The biggest gamble no one asks for, the movie that can change anime for good or worse, is happening.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Alright everyone, so I wanted to talk about this for a while. If you haven't heard yet, My Hero Academia is getting a live action adaptation in Hollywood. It's been confirmed. Now I know what you're thinking already. Oh my god, why is this happening? Lord, we didn't need this. It's going to end up being trash just like every other live action adaptation ever. Okay, now given the track record, this is true. Anime adaptations into movies have never been great, but to counter argue that, there are a few movies out there that can give us some hope that they are improving. Like the Rurouni Kenshin adaptations are not half bad. Ghost in the Shell with Scarlett Johansson, aesthetically they looked fantastic, however the plot and action sequences let it down, right? I remember going in with very low expectations for that film and I was surprised. I guess what I'm trying to say is, look at Dragon Ball Evolution and Avatar The Last Airbender for example. Put these piles of shit next to Ghost in the Shell, it makes Ghost seem not half bad, right? So before I decided to create this video, I asked you guys in the community tab on your opinions on My Hero Academia getting a live action adaptations. The reactions were pretty much like this.
Hey guys.
Get out.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get out.
Get the
Get out.
fuck
Get
out
out.
of here. You get the
out.
fuck out of here.
Get out.
Get the fuck out.
Out.
Bye.
Out.
Bye. 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 Bye.
On the other hand, for me, I was glad, and you're probably thinking, why? That's because I feel as though My Hero Academia is the perfect choice for an anime to be adapted in the current climate of media we are in at the moment. My Hero Academia is the perfect shonen anime out there that not only appeals to the mainstream and wider audiences, but it also revolves around a plot that is super popular, and that's superheroes. Marvel has become one of the biggest film studios in recent times, and the last Avengers Infinity War made over $2 billion. Not only that, but Marvel even collaborated with My Hero Academia in Japan for marketing purpose already, right? Marvel is aware of the anime and used its popularity of the anime to help market Infinity War, with Deku and All Might mentioning Captain America and the Avengers in short clips. So the pieces of the puzzle are starting to connect, right? Hollywood gambling on My Hero Academia to be the anime that bridges the gap on anime being consumed not only on the small screen, but the big screen with good odds. Anime may change forever and become mainstream worldwide. And I think this is a great thing because, look man, I'm tired of telling people I'm into anime and then giving me a weird ass look that, oh, this kid is immature, this kid is, what this guy into anime, he's into hentai too, right? I'm tired of people thinking anime is for weebs, and when I tell them I watch anime, they think I'm some sort of hermit that does nothing, sits at home, busts some nuts and will amount to nothing in life. That's how it feels sometimes in London, right? In London, when you tell people, I've had countless people tell me that they don't want to even tell their friends that they are into anime because it's seen as something weird. Also, let's be honest, if anime did become mainstream, it's going to benefit every single anime YouTuber, so you best believe I'm looking forward to it. I want to share this hobby with more people so I can be myself and a geek without people shitting on me.
Shit, I'm saying.
You know what I mean? I'm predicting the same thing that happened to comic books, where it was seen negatively, but then the movies came along and changed the culture. The same thing is going to happen for anime in the next few years, and I'm happy My Hero Academia is in the forefront for that. Also, it isn't like the studio that is deciding to make My Hero Academia a movie is flat out trash. I think with the right director, vision and budget, this movie can turn out pretty awesome. The studio that has decided to make the film is Legendary Studios, and if you're wondering, well, who the f are they? Yeah, they produced the Dark Knight trilogy, Inception, Watchmen, Hangover movies, Man of Steel, Warcraft, so it's not like they are not capable of producing good content, but of course this is 100% dependent on the director. I'm sure recently you guys saw the Detective Pikachu trailer too, right? The same studio is producing that movie too, so in my opinion, Detective Pikachu looks really promising and I'm looking forward to it. So after saying all of that, have I got your hopes up? Even a little? Have I even got you a little bit excited about My Hero Academia becoming a movie?
Say it again, Dexter.
I want people to see my fearless smile and feel safe.
Another thing we must mention is that My Hero Academia is definitely profitable. It's pretty obvious when you break things down as to why it's a safe bet Hollywood is willing to make. If we take a look at the box office of My Hero Academia 2 Heroes, which was the animated movie that just came out, according to Box Office Mojo, My Hero Academia entered the weekly box office rankings. The anime film, which only screened for 2 days in selected and limited amount of cinemas, which isn't like other movies that get wider releases, My Hero Academia still brought in $1.8 million in only 2 days. When you look at the numbers, My Hero Academia pulled ahead of some big names like The Predator and The Nun. When you compare My Hero Academia to Dragon Ball Super Resurrection of Frieza, which is another mega anime franchise, it brought in the same amount of money in the first weekend that Dragon Ball did. Another question that pops up if we take this adaptation seriously, how are they going to show the quirks in My Hero Academia, right? Well, to be quite fair, it really is possible if the budget is there. All Might, for example, has a small and muscle form which is iconic and essential to the storytelling, but it's not like the film industry hasn't pulled this off already with good results. We just have to take a look at Captain America. The technology behind this scene really made it work and it's convincing. And just look at this beast, Chris Hemsworth. The same pig, you know, he's a sexy beast. That's the same person, Chris Hemsworth. You're telling me you can't imagine All Might pulling this off? I think not. I'm sure the creator of My Hero Academia, Horikoshi, is so happy right now that his anime is confirmed by a major Hollywood studio to become a live action. It's not like he hasn't admitted that he didn't want it to happen. He actually wants it. He himself has grown up on mainstream Hollywood produced superhero movies like Spider-Man, Batman and Superman, so to see his own anime become the very same thing to another generation of people, it must be insane. However, we must obviously mention and talk about the position Legendary Studios is in. The two biggest hindrances that I see with My Hero Academia, the gamble that they are taking, and let me know in the comments if you agree with me. Firstly, you guys have to remember Ghost in the Shell, right? And the whole controversy with the whitewashing it had, and it gave it huge negative press. Well, I'm pretty sure the same thing could potentially happen for My Hero Academia. Midoriya and the others are Japanese, but obviously it's an anime and most of them don't even look Japanese. All Might has blonde hair and blue eyes. So what Legendary Studios need to decide is, how are they going to transition race into live action? The one easy solution I can think of is basically changing the whole setting of the anime. Instead of it being in Japan, the same school setting would be in America. Furthermore, My Hero Academia the anime has already made it so that other countries have heroes too with the same culture and system. Therefore, it wouldn't be messing up the canon and the story the manga has already established. I don't think I would be upset. Another huge problem I see this movie encountering is the cringe factor. Let's be honest, My Hero Academia involves a lot of feelings, dialogue and emotional exposition that would be hard to transition into live action without it looking cheesy, cringe or corny. If they don't get the right people, it kinda turns out like this. At the end of the day, the gamble that Legendary Studios is taking with My Hero Academia being the anime that makes it into the mainstream, it has a lot of sense in a business perspective. Superheroes are viral and trending at the moment. It's a concept that is widely seen and accepted. My Hero Academia is a superhero property that borrows from American comics, so they could realistically have its own superhero universe just like Marvel. The DCEU universe is pretty much dead. Superman and Batman have left and all the films are lackluster, right? So if they finally create a good live action of a superhero anime, it's a win-win situation. I believe the anime could adapt to film pretty well. Nobody really has a quirk that would be out of place or too much for modern effects we see in superhero movies today. The first season of My Hero Academia could practically be condensed into a 2 or 3 hour movie. With the right director and screenwriter, this might work out to be capturing the core of what makes this anime so appealing and great, and then it will work out. Anyway, that's just my 2 cents. Let me know your opinion in the comment section below and follow me on Twitter or Instagram, and I'll see you next time.